On today's menu, we're making chicken wings in an air fryer. Start off with one whole chicken wing and we're gonna separate it like that. Or you can just buy them pre-cut, toss them into a big ass bowl, and we're just gonna drizzle the smallest amount of avocado oil in there. What we're looking for here is basically a good amount of lubrication on the outside, and we're just gonna season it with garlic salt and lemon pepper seasoning. By the way, this is not my recipe, so do not come at me. And for absolutely no reason at all, I will be adding garlic powder because I just add it to everything. Okay, I don't even know why. Once your chicken wings are seasoned, we're gonna get the air fryer that I got for 40% off. Let's go, baby! Listen, if your air fryer does not have at least a 6-quart capacity, you're a little kid to me. I'll kiss you on your forehead. Mwah! Load up your air fryer and we're just gonna cook it at 400 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes. I kind of like my wings burnt, so I did 25. Oh yeah, and do not forget to flip it halfway through. After 25 minutes, we came out with this. What? Parsley! And that's pretty much it. Listen, I'm a proud owner of an air fryer with a 6-quart capacity at only the age of 21. What? This is what success looks like.
So pineapple was amazing, but I think I was wrong, and strawberries are the front runner right now. Holy crap, with cinnamon on them. They sizzle and they get so sweet. These are so good.
How to make crispy air fried zucchini. Cut your zucchini in equal sections and whisk an egg. Season flour, salt, black pepper, and garlic powder. Now for the fun, dip it in flour, dip it in your egg wash, again in the flour, and then again in the egg wash, and then we add it to the panko. Do a light spray of olive oil, air fry at 15 minutes at 375, and grate some fresh Parmesan cheese.
You guys want to know if you could air fry a donut? Of course, I was super curious. So today we're going to test it out. I'm going to open up this can of Pillsbury Grand biscuits, and then I'm going to cut a hole in the center of the biscuit. Into the air fryer, it goes for 5 to 6 minutes at 350 degrees. Halfway through, I'm going to flip the donut over. Next, I'm going to mix up some cinnamon and sugar, and it looks like the donut is done. I'm going to paint some melted butter on it and then add it in the cinnamon sugar mixture and make sure it gets fully coated. This was my best air fryer recipe yet. It was so yummy. You have to try it. What should I air fry next?
Let's make some green beans in the air fryer. So you're gonna take some fresh green beans. This isn't gonna be an exact recipe, so just take some green beans, put some parchment paper down. I'm gonna spray with avocado oil, get them all coated. And I'm gonna season with Flavor God's garlic lovers and Himalayan salt and pink peppercorn. Put them in the air fryer at 400 for about 6 minutes. After that 6 minutes, shake, spray again, and add lots of Parmesan cheese. Back in for 5 minutes, and they're done, and super delicious and quick to make.
You guys, my life changed when I figured out you could air fry ravioli. Stick it in the air fryer at 400 for about 5 minutes with some oil. Saute with brown sage butter, top it with some cheese, and enjoy these crispy raviolis. Peaches are some of my favorite fruits to eat in the summer, and I was really curious if you could air fry them. So I put some pumpkin pie spice on, air fried them for 5 minutes at 400, and oh my gosh, this smells like peach pie.
Crispy ranch sweet potato fries coming up. If you want crispy french fries, do not skip this step and soak in water for 1 hour. Dry your potatoes and put them in a large plastic bag. Coconut oil because of its high smoke point. Ranch seasoning. Secret ingredient to make it crispy, cornstarch. Mix that all together. Into the air fryer. 375, 15 minutes. Flip them over. 400 degrees for 7 minutes. Listen to this crunch.
Did you know you can make mozzarella sticks in the air fryer? Here's my recipe that doesn't need any eggs. Just grab some string cheese, dip it in the batter, roll them around in breadcrumbs. I'm using panko because they get crispier. Line your air fryer with some parchment paper, spray it with some oil, in for 15 minutes, and voila!
Crispy air-fried Japanese sweet potatoes. Start by slicing the sweet potatoes as thin as possible. Toss them in olive oil and seasoning, and give it a good mix until it feels good. Air fry at 400 degrees for 20 minutes. They come out so crispy.
So good. You're first going to take a flat out wrap and cut it in half. You're then going to take your meat of choice, this is shredded roast beef, and fill the wraps and then add your cheese of choice. I use feta cheese. Roll these up and put them in your air fryer. I cook them at 400 for about 8 to 10 minutes. Just keep watching them. And then you're going to top them with lettuce, Bolthouse Farms salsa ranch yogurt dressing, a spoonful of plain non-fat Greek yogurt. It tastes just like sour cream, and some smashed avocado. And enjoy.
Whoever thought about taking kale and turning it into a chip is genius. Let's make crispy ranch kale chips. First, let's toss our kale in some olive oil and then add this ranch seasoning. And just a pinch of salt and pepper because the ranch is already flavorful. Air fry for 7 minutes at 325. Try it, you might like it.
Oreos are one of my favorite snacks, and I was super curious to see if you could air fry an Oreo. Today I decided to test it out. I got some Oreos and a can of Pillsbury croissant rolls. First, I laid out the croissant rolls and cut them in half. Now it's time to put the Oreo in the center and fold up the edges. Covering the Oreo into the air fryer, they go for 5 to 6 minutes at 320 degrees until they're golden brown. Oh my gosh, y'all. These look so good. Now I'm going to add some powdered sugar, and it's time to dig in. These are delish. Comment down below what I should air fry next and follow for more recipes.
Air fryer empanadas are my daughter's favorite. Here's some leftover picadillo that was in my fridge. I'm going to heat this up, and I have some Goya empanada discs. These are usually in the freezer section of my supermarket. Just thaw it overnight in the fridge and just separate the layers. Spoon about 2 tablespoons of meat on the bottom half, then fold it over and then just press down. Use a fork and press down. Give the edges a good seal so it doesn't come out when it's cooking. Beat 1 egg in a bowl and then give it a little wash. Then transfer it to your air fryer basket. And here's what they look like when they're done.
I air fried it this time. Oh my god!
What's good? I've owned my air fryer for about 2-3 years and I didn't even realize I could boil my eggs in it. Yes, I know, how did I not know this? Anyway, I started off preheating my air fryer at about 120 degrees for 3 to 4 minutes. Take some me time, hang out for a couple minutes, grab your eggs, drop them into the air fryer, and you want to...
Today we're making mac and cheese bites.
This recipe goes out to all my brown girls right now who are a little bit heartbroken, okay? And it's not because you miss your secret boyfriend. It's because you miss the most important person in your life, and that is your eyebrow lady. You just want to hear those 3 little words again. Upper lip too. And you can't, okay? And it's killing you. So instead, you're going to make these little potatoes, okay, you guys? You're going to throw in your cornstarch, cumin powder, garam masala, red chili powder, smoked paprika, cayenne, garlic powder, onion powder, and some chaat masala. I'm just going to make my little sauce here, putting in some sriracha, some honey. Like, don't be shy. Like, put in a good amount of honey, you guys, and some ketchup. I'm putting soy sauce, a little bit of rice vinegar as well. And then, you already know, put it in your air fryer, okay? Like, at this point, like air fryer needs to cut me a check along with Maggie. Okay, so basically what you're gonna do here is just simmer your sauce like so, just so that it thickens up, pop your potatoes in, and then cook it for a little bit longer. And yeah, that's basically it, you guys. These are so good. If you liked my Dilly street style potatoes, you'll love these as well.
I was craving something fried and sweet, so I was like, let me get some puff pastry sheet, put it in the air fryer, and boom, put some powdered sugar, bam. So, you know, I rolled it out, cut up in some squares. I put a little bit of vegetable oil on each side because I hate when stuff gets stuck to the bottom of the air fryer because it is so hard to get out sometimes, and I just didn't have the patience. I wanted something sweet and quick. So I did each side. Then I put it in my air fryer. I got the new Instapot Duo Crisp air fryer. It's wonderful, the best thing ever. So you click air fry, make sure your lid is on, and you put it in the air fryer at 350 for 9 minutes. And 9 minutes I did trial and error, so I know that's the perfect time. And it comes out, put your powdered sugar, boom.
I'm not wasting these hamburger and hot dog buns. I'm gonna hit them with that razzle dazzle, and then I'm gonna throw them in the air fryer. Yes, look at that. Yes.
Today we're making dynamite mussels. Clean your mussels. Japanese mayo, sriracha, rice vinegar, and sugar, soy sauce, and some lime juice. Chop up some green onions. De-shell and chop your mussels in half. Gently fold them together and place them back in their shells. Once done, top with masago, some green onions, finish with eel sauce.
Let's make our fryer French fries. Peel the potato, you donut. Donut, I'm recording. Donut. Cold water. Wash the potato until the water is clear. After a night in freezing cooling water, fries in this air fryer from Elecom. Preheated 400 degrees. Link in my bio. Fryer, olive oil. 25 minutes, 400 degrees is incredible. Play the nice dude. What a smell. Salt. And they're way healthier. Garlic, Parmesan seasoning. Some ketchup.
Today we're making caramelized spare ribs. Garlic. You want to roughly chop them. Soy sauce. Oyster sauce, dark soy sauce, sugar, and some pepper. Marinate in the fridge for an hour. Flip the ribs halfway through.
You guys wanted to see if we could air fry Nutella after we air fried Oreos. Today we're going to test it out. I got some Nutella and a can of croissant rolls. I separated the croissant rolls and put a spoonful of Nutella on them. Now I'm going to roll up the croissant into the air fryer. They go for 5 minutes at 350 degrees until they're golden brown. Next, we're going to get them out and add some powdered sugar. Time to dig in. If you love Nutella, you need to try these. Comment down below I should air fry next and follow for more recipes.
So one of my coworkers actually asked me to do a video on my air fryer salmon recipe. So Selma, if you're watching, this one's for you, girl. This is gonna be an air fryer honey mustard salmon, and I'm pretty excited about it. I'm also really hungry. I buy the fresh Atlantic salmon from Trader Joe's. This is my favorite by far. All right, salmon in the air fryer. I put a little bit of olive oil on top. Now it's time to brush it with honey mustard. This is the one that I bought. This is the Engelhofer honey mustard. This one has not as much sugar as like the Ken's one, but the Ken's one tastes better. So like, do what you want. So you just, you know, squirt some on, there you go. And then I just like brush it on to get it evenly distributed. Okay, once it's spread out, I literally season everything in my life with these: garlic powder and onion salt, literally everything. And like, listen, I like a lot of garlic powder, like a lot, but like you do you, all right? I put it in 370 for 14 minutes, my friends. Oh, she's perfect. It's like perfectly flaky. So good.